Two teams fighting for one berth in Super Bowl 55 in Tampa. Let's do it. It's NFC Championship time. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 6. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. From the 40 now on second down, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Nice, sweetheart.
On third down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
The ball carrier, Trey Flowers.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From the 24, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
23 yards on the play. It's Coleman here. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Here comes Phillip Dorsett now to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
2nd and 12 at the Niners' 45-yard line.
2nd and 12.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Here's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny.
Wilson's pass.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Third and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
But it's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
1st down, San Francisco.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
He was taken down.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
To Deebo Samuel.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
A gain of
as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. Watkins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Niners 14. Seahawks 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returnable for Dorsett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? in the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
The ball carrier.
Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan.
With a 48-yard.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
11. Check 26. Check 26. That's a what? Omaha. Check. I got you.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo, and he whips that one incomplete there. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They hand it off to Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He's brought down.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
9 yards. First down, 49ers.
65. 21. Here we go. Hey, gun.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Made by Cameron.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
When I see Cameron Wait make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL. Or he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
Just think about all the pass-rushing moves he has, his ability to play against the run. Remember, he was a combo outside linebacker, defensive end. Now, he's just simply one of the best in the NFL.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Go, guys. 4 down. 4 down. Go get him.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Stay with your man. Right there. 54.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he finds Penny. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete.
The keeper thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw again is Wilson. Being chased out left. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
And incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Penny will try to punch it in, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Lockett. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are in position now with the lead in the 4th quarter of the NFC Championship game to become the first team ever to play a Super Bowl in their home stadium. And remember, this is a team that hadn't even been to the playoffs in more than a decade. So the turnaround will be... Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo out to the left here to Reed. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. And that will be incomplete. critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on 1st down. Officially a gain of 5.
He's brought down.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by section. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
1st down, 49ers.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
1st down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Mostert. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Tonight's finals.
This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.